Hey, I'm Dave Matthews with Spark of Life. I share with you something that one of our participants about 12 years ago wrote to us, and I have three quotes, or I think I have four quotes that this person gave me after the loss of her husband, and she'd been married a long time, and I'll never forget this woman. And I just want to share with you that there's always hope. Some of you are watching this video, and I don't know what your losses are, but I know you've probably experienced horrific losses, or you wouldn't be watching this video. Maybe you know somebody who is experiencing grief, and maybe you want to help them. I just want to share with you that there's always hope because of the 134 retreats we have done at this day in December 2024. Uh, Thousands of grievers have taught us so much. Listen to what she said. David, I visit grief now, but I don't live there. I don't live there. It seems to just suck the life right out of us. How can we live forward when we've lost the dearest on earth to us, or when our kids won't speak to us again? Or how do I overcome that hurt and pain of the past? How do I pick myself up after a horrific divorce? All kinds of losses out there. Well, you've got to go through grief. Grief is natural and normal. Grief is the normal response to any kind of loss. You know that. And often the grievers we work with think, what is wrong with me? All my friends seem to think I should be doing better than what I'm doing. For crying out loud, I've got to take charge of my own grief and my own recovery. This woman finally learned that at a Spark of Life retreat. She said, I visit grief now, but I don't live there every day, 24 hours a day. Does she still grieve the loss of a husband? Of course she does. Does she still cry occasionally? Yes, but they're tears of joy. Does she cry with memories of the times they had together? She told me privately, she said, yes, I still cry, but they're different kinds of tears now. When I was in that deep grief, it was tears of, I miss him so much I can't stand it. Now it's tears of joy that I had that great memory with him. Listen to quote number 2. Great love demands great grieving. Great love demands great grieving. Think about that. If you are hurting now because of loss, it's because you love. You do not have grief. Nobody has grief without love. I grieve because I love. Quite simply, love and grief go together. And when she realized this, that great grieving goes with great love, things started to change for her. There wasn't anything wrong with her. Now, look, I know there's something wrong with you. I know there's something wrong with me, but there's nothing wrong with you when you grieve loss, because that's natural and normal. It's healthy to grieve. It sucks, but it's healthy to grieve. Quote number 3, when my cup of grieving was full, I was finally moving forward. You know what that means? It means she gave herself permission to go to the pit. She gave herself permission to go to the mat. She gave herself permission to feel hopeless and helpless. I've said this 100 times at least. Feelings of helplessness and hopelessness do not mean you're hopeless and helpless. It means that's the way you feel. It does not mean that's the way you will always feel. Hopelessness and helplessness comes on all of us. We've all experienced deep loss, some much more than others. I know that, but I know that you have the ability within yourself to find hope again, because when your cup of grieving is full, I was finally moving forward. See, if I've denied my loss, if I've denied and said, I've got to be strong for others, I must go forward here and be strong, and I haven't properly grieved, what happens is that grief is still tearing me up inside. And it's hard to move forward with that. That's the third quote. Here's the fourth and final quote. When I visit grief now, it is not debilitating. Here's the charge for 2025 as we speak here in December of 2024. And as the new year comes, would you make a resolve to get help for your loss? At Spark of Life, we've done 134 retreats. We've been privileged to do retreats since 2009 all over this nation. We've had people come from all over this world. We are excited about 2025. We're not excited about your loss. We're sorry about your loss. I hate that you have to go through grief, but I know this, there's help. And we exist as an organization not to fix you. We can't fix you. But I'll tell you what we can do. We can encourage you. We can hug you. We can be there for you. We can walk beside you. We can give you the best tools in the world. We can give you encouragement that you don't have to stay stuck in the pit, though you can live forward with your grief and with your pain. and help you visit grief and not let grief suck the life out of you anymore. It really hurts to lose somebody you love. It hurts to go through a divorce. It hurts when the kids don't speak to you. It hurts. We know it hurts. But at Spark of Life, we found out that there's always, always hope. So at Spark of Life, we want to invite you to go to sparkoflife.org. See the online help. We have an online course. We have videos galore. We have people standing by that want to coach. If you need somebody to talk to, you can schedule an appointment for today. You can schedule an appointment for tomorrow. And at Spark of Life, we'd love to see you at a grief retreat. We want you to know there's always hope. There's always hope at Spark of Life.